This is a one-way. This is a one-way. That is a parking lot right there. This is a one-way. Now he's gonna block the sidewalk. Deputy who?
Deputy
Desir. You know this a one-way?
Okay, I do know.
Why did you, instead of going in the parking lot, why would you break the traffic laws and go down the wrong way on the one-way?
I got a call about...
So that get to tell you to break the traffic laws? Because you got a call? And you blocking the sidewalk. There's a parking lot right there.
You gonna listen to me?
No, but I want to address your discrepancies that you would hold me accountable for.
I'm here because I got a call.
So that means you get to break the law. Does that mean that? You didn't answer that question. I don't care what the call is about, you don't get to break the law.
Sorry, sir. What was the name again?
I didn't give it.
You have any idea?
Why would you need my ID?
Just trying to identify.
Why? Do I have to show you my ID? I mean, if I have to show you my ID, then I will.
It's just to identify yourself. I just want to find out what's going on.
Am I required to show ID?
Yes, I asked.
Because you asked, I'm required to show ID?
All right, guys, settle in. Because what you're about to witness is a perfect example of why knowing your rights is no longer optional. This is the place where we expose the truth, break down the tactics, and show exactly how far certain officers will go to push the boundaries of the law. Today, a group of deputies learns the hard way that not every citizen is an easy target. They confronted a man who understood the Constitution better than they understood their own policies, and the result was nothing short of a harsh awakening. Before we dive into this intense encounter, remember that spreading awareness is power. Share the knowledge, leave your thoughts, and help force accountability into the spotlight.
I'm not really trying to be dramatic.
I know, I understand that, but I just want to get that straight because I don't want to break the law. I'm required based on what
I
circumstance?
just want to address you by your name. What's your name?
No, let's talk about the requirement.
Okay.
Based on what specifications am I required to give you my ID?
I'm trying to identify who you are.
Right.
And I want to...
Do you have authority to identify me? I just want, seriously.
I do.
Under what provisions? Committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime.
Right now, I don't have no probable cause. Right
So, am I required to ID to you? You just said you don't have any probable cause. Am I required to ID? See, words matter, especially to the people who don't know. So I'm asking you, am I required to give you my ID?
No, sir. I'm just
But you
trying
said
to
yes.
What's going on? I want to find out what's going on. I just want to have a simple conversation.
Right. But I guarantee you,
just want to go...
no, wait. I guarantee you, without words, you can honestly see what's going on. You can tell me what's going on without me using words. You see a camera, you see me standing on a public sidewalk, and you see all this stuff that I can photograph. Now, what do you think is going on? Put all that together, what do you think is going on? Do you see a law being broken? Is there a law you need to enforce?
I just want to address you by your name.
Right.
My name, I just want to know your name.
Right. But you're required to give me your name.
All right. So I just spoke to the doctor inside. But what she said, she doesn't, the patient that's inside the business don't feel...
The scene opens on a quiet street, but the tension is immediate. A deputy rolls in the wrong way down a one-way lane, blocking a public sidewalk without justification. Instead of choosing the open parking lot right next to him, he takes the shortcut, breaking the same laws he is sworn to enforce. Our auditor wastes no time calling him out. He questions the deputy directly. If a normal citizen drove the wrong way or blocked pedestrian access like this, they would be ticketed on the spot. But here, the officer believes a simple "I got a call" somehow turns illegal actions into acceptable ones. And this moment sets the tone for everything that follows.
Are you a feelings police? Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? How you do it. But the patient's
Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
Sir.
Do you enforce feelings or law?
Sir, you understand what I'm saying?
Did you tell him I have every right to do this? Did you? I mean, that'll ease their discomfort if you tell them, hey, he has every right to do this. He's a law-abiding citizen. He's not breaking the law. And my job as a law enforcer is to enforce the law. If there's no law to be enforced, I have no purpose.
Sir, you're absolutely right.
Tell them. No, don't tell me. You're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir right now. Tell them.
On behalf of the patient, if they're uncomfortable, and I'm just, like I said, trying to find a...
They should have stayed home, right? If they feel uncomfortable in public, they should have stayed home. See, I'm not going to bend to the government's will for me to provide them information. I'm not going to do that. I'm not breaking the law. I'm doing something that's constitutionally protected. I'm a journalist. I have the freedom of press. Now, you're giving me 21 questions about something where you see no law being broken. And I don't understand that where the resources are being used at right now, when there's people out there that honestly probably need you. And then I want to address this, man. Come on. If you saw me do this, you'll write me a ticket. Especially parking on the sidewalk like this. There's no emergency lights on. There's no legitimate reason for you to be parked in such a manner, other than you guys are above the law.
Deputy approaches, already reaching for authority he doesn't have. He demands identification, but he can't explain why. He can't cite a statute. He can't point to a crime. All he can do is insist. The auditor stands firm, refusing to buckle under vague threats or empty demands. He presses the deputy again and again. Under what lawful circumstances is a citizen required to produce ID? The deputy's answers crumble immediately. First he says yes, then no, then changes direction again. It becomes painfully clear he doesn't understand the basic legal threshold for detainment or ID requests. And the camera is rolling in.
And she's doing the same. Any particular reason why you guys are parked on the sidewalk? What's your name and your badge number? It's in your policy, deputy. You're on the scene, name and badge number. No, I don't know what that's. I can't. I'm visually impaired. But can you enunciate it for me? That's all. Was that so hard?
What's your name?
What's your name and your badge number?
Deputy Jensen, 20241.
Thank you. Your name and your badge number?
4 and 20258.
Thank you. You guys can 10-8. He already determined there's no probable cause, there's no law being broken. You guys can 10-8. Yeah, I know, but you guys can 10-8. There's crime being committed. There's crimes being committed. Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? I don't care. I feel uncomfortable with all these people around me with guns. Are you going to do something about that? Are you going to do anything about that? Me being uncomfortable with all you guys with guns around me? No? You're not going to do anything about that, Thornton? Can you help me on that? I'm uncomfortable. All you guys got guns. He's willing to do something for them. They're uncomfortable and I have no gun. So can I get something done for me? I'm uncomfortable. Does that matter, Desir? Does my comfortability matter? I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. But I'm uncomfortable with all these people with guns around me. If they're uncomfortable with it.
With every question asked, the auditor exposes another gap in the officer's knowledge. Words matter, and the officer's words betray confusion. He admits there is no crime, no suspicion, and no legal reason to identify this man. Yet he continues standing there, demanding compliance he has no right to demand. As more deputies arrive, the pressure escalates, but the auditor refuses to surrender ground. He makes it clear that simply filming in public is not suspicious activity. It is protected, it is constitutional, and the deputies know it. But instead of correcting their mistake, they dig
Cameron, how do you think I feel with guns? So you guys can 10-8. Let's make everybody comfortable. You guys can go, and I'll be okay.
You know we have guns. Nobody mentioned about using anything. No guns, no nothing.
Right. So my comfort doesn't matter. My discomfort doesn't matter. But nobody mentioned the crime to you, and you're telling me their discomfort. What about? I'm telling you I'm discomfort, and you're not caring about that.
Are you uncomfortable being inside? Why are you uncomfortable with him?
Because an agency, well, not this particular agency, but a profession that is known to kill people that look like me, is standing within arm's distance of me with weapons. So I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Because my life is 6 times more likely to be taken by you guys than anybody else. That makes me very uncomfortable. So you guys can 10-8. There isn't a law being broken. Somebody right now is in trouble. But you guys are here to a public photographer who hasn't been on their property, who hasn't broken one law. Because if I had broken the law, I wouldn't be standing here holding this camera having this discussion with you. Are you guys looking for a crime now?
We investigate.
Just trying to figure out what's going on. That's it.
Again, without me telling you what's going on, what would your eyes decipher me doing?
Listen, I can't read mine right now.
You don't have to read mine. You can read actions. You can read actions. There's a law-abiding citizen standing on public property holding a recording device.
One of the deputies tries to justify the response, claiming that a patient inside feels uncomfortable being filmed. The auditor immediately dismantles that argument. Feelings are not law. Discomfort is not a crime. An officer's job is to enforce statutes, not emotions. The auditor asks the question that stops them in their tracks. Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? Because if a citizen being uncomfortable is enough to trigger an investigation, then what about his discomfort? He stands surrounded by armed officers, something far more intimidating than a camera. Yet no one rushes to address his safety or comfort.
Exercising the First Amendment to the United States Constitution of freedom of press. He's not breaking any laws, and you guys want to know what I'm doing. Where in the Constitution does it tell me that I have to tell you what I'm doing? No, there's the questioning. I told him before you got here, words matter. He told me that I'm required to identify to him as if I don't know Florida statute 901.151, which I will not identify. Now I'm flat out refusing to. Is that against the law? Is that obstruction? Because in order to ID me, you need probable cause of a crime being committed, about to be committed, or have been committed. In order for me, a Floridian, a taxpaying citizen, to relinquish my Fourth Amendment right to you. Do you have any of that? Is it a yes or no? You want me to answer your questions, but you won't answer mine. Is it yes or no? Do you have any of that? I feel like you answered when you asked me, what am I doing?
You asked, I gave.
You didn't know?
We're on the same level right now.
Okay.
So,
why are we still here then? Why are we still here?
At the initial contact with you, I asked you, sir, tell me your name so I can address you by your name.
Good citizen. Good citizen.
Right?
Good citizen.
That's not the name your mom gave me. But
it doesn't matter. I'm not.
The conversation intensifies. The auditor explains clearly that he is exercising a constitutionally protected activity as a journalist documenting public officials in the course of their duties. Meanwhile, the deputies are wasting resources responding to a non-criminal call, while real emergencies wait elsewhere. He contrasts their behavior with the oath they took, a commitment to uphold the Constitution, not bend it based on whoever complains the loudest. And as the camera pans, he points out the hypocrisy of their parking violations, blocking sidewalks, ignoring traffic laws, and standing in places that would never allow civilians to occupy.
I'm required to get a government my name. This isn't Russia. I don't care about those patients. I don't care. I don't care. Where their feelings start, my rights doesn't end. Where their feelings begin, my rights don't end. Now, I gave you Florida statute. I told you about the Fourth Amendment. You see I'm not breaking the law. Why you got, okay, I'm not detained, am I? Am I detained? I'm not detained? Okay, because you guys are half circling me. I don't like that. No, I'm not leaving. I just don't like to be half circled like that. You guys think I'm wasting time and I'm being silly, but I'm not. I'm standing up for the oath I took. that's what should happen to the camera. People should be silly in front of the camera. Don't think people are trying to hurt people. How many cameras did you guys pass by getting here?
More than we can count.
So sometimes I wonder, is it the camera or is it the man with the camera?
Unfortunately, today we get a call about it. We got.
I know. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm not blaming you guys. If the job is being done right, I applaud it. But when the job is being done to manipulate, I'm going to push back on it.
I agree with you.
Right? I'm going to push back. You guys are going to see the video, and I asked him several times, am I required to give you my ID? Him thinking I don't know, said, yeah, I'm required.
The deputies attempt to regain control by asking for names and badge numbers, but even that becomes an ordeal. Some speak clearly, others mumble, forcing the auditor to remind them of their own policy. Identification must be communicated, not whispered or pointed at. Their reluctance reveals an uncomfortable truth. They don't want accountability. They want authority without consequences. Yet the auditor remains calm, reminding them over and over that no crime has been committed. They could leave at any moment, but they don't. Instead, they linger, hoping he will trip, slip, or give them a reason to escalate.
That's not right. That's not right. I know. Hey, I believe you're a good dep. I believe Tony don't hire nothing but the best. So I need you guys to be that way.
I hope so, bro. I hope so.
I'm going to tell you who she looks like. Light-skinned Rihanna. You a light-skinned Rihanna.
That's a compliment right there.
Or maybe it's a compliment to Rihanna.
Hey,
10-8? Told you that 5-10 minutes ago. You too, man. Be safe. Thanks for your professionalism. Hey, Desir, come on, man. But you still ain't tell me why you did this, though, man.
Auditor turns the tables with a brutal comparison. The deputies justify their presence because someone felt uncomfortable with a camera. But what about his discomfort? He stands inches away from people holding deadly weapons, members of a profession statistically more likely to harm someone who looks like him. His discomfort is real, measurable, and historically justified. Yet no officer rushes to fix his fear. No one offers to back away or create distance. Their selective empathy exposes the imbalance of power, and the camera captures every moment of their silence.